Hello everyone, right here I have a 2024 Volkswagen Golf 2.0 TSI R. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. The Mark 8 Golf in Malaysia does come standard with VW's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with the smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Golf, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located right here. The Golf Mark 8 uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The Golf R comes with a leather steering wheel with the R badging on the bottom spoke, blue stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom design, perforated sections on the sides, and sport grips at 10, 2, 4, and 8. In Malaysia, the Golf R is only available with a 7-speed DSG. DSG or direct shift gearbox is VW's name for its dual clutch transmission. DSG uses 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DSG is to improve fuel efficiency and provide faster shifts over a conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting. The latter can be controlled by the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. A reverse camera along with front and rear parking sensors are standard items for the Golf R. When the reverse camera is active, there are active guidance signs, while to the bottom left of the display is a button for the parking and maneuvering settings menu. Next to this button is the button to bring up the controls to adjust the brightness, the contrast, and the color of the display. One can also change the camera view via the buttons in the bottom middle of the display. Safety features in the Golf R include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, electronic differential lock, anti-skid regulation, an automatic post-collision braking system, a driver alert system, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats and the front passenger seat. The CKD Golf R adds on a center airbag for a total of 7 airbags as well as IQ Drive Driver Assistance Safety Suite. IQ Drive consists of Travel Assist, Side Assist with Rear Cross Traffic Alert, Front Assist, Emergency Assist, and Lane Assist. 19-inch Estoril alloy rims is part of the R Performance package that the CKD Golf R gets. This Golf R uses 235/35 R19 Bridgestone Potenza S005 tyres. Disc brakes are standard all around, with the front ones being ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts in front and a rear multi-link setup. Apart from being the name of a rather popular sport, the Golf is also VW's most popular vehicle. First introduced in 1974 to replace the Beetle, it has since seen 8 generations, multiple body styles and engines to suit everyone's needs, and also various names depending on the market it was sold in. The current 8th generation Golf, also known as the Golf Mark 8 or the Golf 8, debuted at the Autostadt in Wolfsburg in October 2019, before going on sale in Germany in December 2019. A facelift for the Golf Mark 8 was introduced in January 2024. The Golf Mark 8 is also on the MQB platform like its predecessor, albeit in updated MQB Evo form. Hence, the Golf Mark 8 is related to the Mark 4 versions of the Audi A3, the Seat Leon, and the Skoda Octavia. 3 body styles are offered with the Golf Mark 8, a 5-door hatchback, a 5-door estate marketed as a Golf Estate, the Golf SW, or the Golf variant depending on the market, and a 5-door rugged estate called the Golf All-Track. For Malaysia, only the Golf Mark 8 in 5-door hatchback form is available, and it went on sale in February 2022. Currently, there are 2 variants offered for sale, the 2.0 TSI GTI DSG and the 2.0 TSI R DSG. Under the bonnet of this Golf R is VW's EA888, 2-litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 316 horsepower at 5600 to 6500 RPM and 400 Nm of torque at 2000 to 5600 RPM. 0 to 100 km per hour is achieved in 4.8 seconds onto a top speed of 250 km per hour. 45 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the Golf R DSG is 7.8 litres per 100 km. 177 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the Golf R gets VW's 4-motion all-wheel drive system. Exterior features of the CKD Golf R include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front and rear fog lights, LED front and side indicators, LED sequential rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, R exterior styling, an R front grille, an R performance rear spoiler, body-colored door handles, satin silver side mirrors, and quad Akrapovic titanium exhaust pipes. Central locking, speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, front and rear defrost buttons, and the driver's seat in this Golf R does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including a 4-way power lumbar support and 3% memory function. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. You can access the climate control menu by either pressing the climate button down here or this part right here. Right here we are in the climate control menu. You have the power button right up here. Right above you can choose between smart climate, classic climate or air care. And right here you can bring up the climate control settings. If your automatic mode, different modes, recirculation, maximum air conditioning, fan speed. You can activate your rear air conditioning from right here. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have individual temperature controls. You have 3-stage heated and cooled seats for the driver and front passenger. And you can adjust the temperature right here and right here as well. In the middle is the volume controls, and off to the left is the power button for the head unit. Right down here, apart from your climate button, you can also select your driving modes. You have comfort, sport, race. Under race you can choose drift or special, and you have custom mode as well. Under custom, you can select your various settings. You can also bring up your parking menu. That basically brings up your camera. And right here you have your IQ Drive menu, where you can learn more about the various functions such as your driver alert system, front assist, adaptive cruise control, lane change system, and you can also bring it up in a list. Right down here you have a couple of USB-C ports. You also have a bit of storage right here, and if you flip this cover up, you have more storage, and it also doubles up as your Qi wireless charging pad. You have more storage right here, and right here you have the Golf's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The Golf R comes with the Discover Pro touchscreen head unit. This system features a 10-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is routed to the Harman Kardon sound system with 10 speakers producing 480 watts of power. The Harman Kardon sound system that this Golf R uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. The album art will show up here if available. If the song title, the song artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle, repeat, and bring up your love and suggest just like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist. Hit library to go back to your main media menu, where you can go between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. And to go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone, and right at the bottom, you can go back to the main CarPlay menu, where you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. And to the left, we have the navigation. Right up here, you can go to a destination or bring up your voice command. Media controls. And to go back to the main VW system, you can either hit the VW icon right here or hit the home button right here. Right here, we are in the VW system. You can access your telephone where you can dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists and whatnot. You can also access your radio media, navigation. Right here, you have your suggested destinations. You can search for destination, look at your last destinations, bring up your favorites. Right here, we have the map. You can change your map view, bring up your map settings with your automatic day-night mode, volume. You have your settings down below for navigation. You can set your route guidance, voice guidance, and basic functions settings. You also have your vehicle menu. Right here, vehicle status with your service indicator, tire pressure monitoring system, your automatic stop-start feature. If this feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off again when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. You can bring up vehicle messages right here. Under vehicle, you can set your various settings. That's to do with the exterior and the interior. And down below, you can bring up your driving data since the last startup, since the last reset, and since the last refuel. Within the three driving data menus, you have your range, distance traveled, average speed, elapsed time, and average fuel consumption. You can also look for help, set your ambient lights, set your sound system settings. Right here, you have your various preset equalizers. You can also individually select your equalizer settings. You have the fader and balance right here, surround sound, sound focus, your various volume settings. And right at the bottom left, we have sound settings. And you can go back to the CarPlay menu right here. Right here we have the navigation, media controls, you have your vehicle menu and telephone menu. And to the far right, we have the telephone, driving data since the last startup, long term, and since the last refuel. And to the right, we have your help, radio media, and settings menu. Right here, you have your screen settings, time and date, language, units, so on and so forth. And if you swipe from the top down, you can adjust the brightness, change the theme, bring up your automatic stop-start feature, audio function, home function, voice guidance, and vehicle notifications. Heads-up display is right there if you can see it. Tiny front quarter windows. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the bottom left. If you twist it to the bottom right, that activates the heated side mirrors. Electronic central locking. Wiper controls. Voice control. View changes the view of the instrument cluster. Three-stage heated steering wheel. Seat track. And the up, down, left, right and OK buttons control the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. If you just use the up and down arrows, you can go between the gear display, speed, lap timer, and you can close this option. And if you hit the right arrow, you can then use the up and down arrows to go between operating temperatures, navigation, audio, telephone, speed, time, acceleration, torque, performance, boost, G-force meter, compass, navigation information, torque distribution, settings, turn the display off, show your instant fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, elapsed time and distance, average speed, gear display, fuel tank display, your assist systems, and back to operating temperatures. Now if you hit the left arrow, we can then use the up and down arrows to go through basically the same set of menus as the right side. Volume controls, adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls, and if you hit the R button, you can bring up race mode. Indicator controls. If you press the button at the end of the indicator stalk, you can bring up your assist systems menu, and you can then select your lane assist, adaptive cruise control, speed limiter, and your various assist systems. The steering wheel in this car is still telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, you can remove the partition so you can use it as storage instead. Power outlet, adjustable front center armrest, with storage down below, auto dimming rear view mirror. You have your LED interior lights / reading lights. The buttons right here. This one turns off the lights when you open the doors, while the one on the right turns on the interior lights. Sorry, the one on the left turns on the interior lights. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Speakers, window control, storage, and the rear seat backs in this Golf do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The lever on that side folds down the left seat, while this lever folds down the right seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are fairly soft and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets below and above. And there are tiny cutouts that help with additional legroom on the front seat backs as well. Rear aircon vents. And I did make a mistake earlier on. It is a triple zone automatic climate control system, not dual zone. So for the rear, you have your temperature controls on either sides of the display in the middle. You have a couple of USB-C ports down below for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders and a pass-through to the back. And right above, for both sides of the back, are grip handles and hooks. Rear LED reading / interior lights. To open up the rear hatch, use the VW badge on the rear hatch itself. Boot space in the Golf is 380 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space expands to 1237 litres. On both sides of the boot are storage areas and hooks, while to the right of the boot is an LED light and a power outlet. The boot floor is adjustable, and underneath it is a subwoofer for the sound system. On the rear hatch itself is the vehicle's warning triangle. Fixed headrests for the front, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this Golf does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the lumbar support, this knob adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while that lever down there adjusts the seat position. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2024 Volkswagen Golf 2.0 TSI R. Thanks for watching and goodbye.